to Stan the Wine Man TV. I am your host, Stan Rattan, and this is the Blue Collar Wine Show, where I help you spend your wine dollars wisely. Now, we are looking at a bottle of wine that is $70. Now, I've always said, it's much easier to get disappointed at over 50 bucks than under 20. 20 to 50, you can find some great wines in that range. But you start getting over $50, it's easy to be disappointed. Like, really? Should I have spent $70 on this bottle of wine? What wine are we talking about? We're talking about Figgins Figlia from Walla Walla Valley, Washington. And I'll show you this wine. It is $70. It's made by Chris Figgins. He started a project called the Figgin Family Wines. He basically has taken over the operations of Leonetti. And Leonetti, I thought it'd be cool to review this since it was Leonetti Merlot that kind of put me on the trail of wine years ago, a long time ago. And it's kind of fun to think about my road through the wine world and where I've come. And now I'm, like I said, a lot of people come to me for good values, but they also come to me to find out about expensive wines as well. And I kind of go all over the place. I'm able to do that. Now hopefully you can reach that level where you don't shun a wine because it's expensive. Don't do that. There are wines that are really worth $100. I can guarantee it. I don't need to spend it. But don't turn your nose up to a wine. Because there can be what's called the reverse wine snob. That's a person that shuns anything that's over $20. Just be careful of that. If you're going to somebody's house and they pull out one of these bottles of wine, accept it graciously and enjoy it. Appreciate it for what it is. Don't knock it down just because it's expensive. What makes a wine expensive? I'll tell you right now. It's oak treatment, because oak barrels are expensive. It's aging. That's expensive. It's fruit source. Depending on how much they're paying per ton, that can be expensive. So there's a lot of factors that go into why a wine is more expensive. Some of it is marketing, obviously, but some of it is just cost of goods. The grapes are more, the barrels are more. You want that wine to be as good as they want to make it, it's going to cost some money to do it. So I wanted to review this Figgins 2017 Figlia Red. It is a blend of Merlot, Petit Verdot, and Merlot. Very interesting blend. Now I'm going to read out. One of the reasons I want to try this, well, I decanted it. If it's in $70 range, I think it probably should be decanted. Let's see what we get on the nose. So this is a $70 wine, so this is a chance to taste some of Chris Figgins stuff that isn't quite as expensive as Leonetti or Figgins Family Estate wines. Very, very deep on the nose. I mean, we're talking intensely deep tobacco, blackberry, currants. You can smell the new oak on this one. You really can. I mean, this has a ton of stuff going on. I could probably wax poetic about the aromatics on this for quite a while. But I'll spare you that. Okay, no tobacco coming through. Blackberry, currants. There's a sweetness that comes through as well. Let's see what we get on the palate. Very excited about this. I mean, grippy tannins. First off, this is a baby. This could easily take 15 years to soften up a little bit, but that being said, this has some really good complexity. It's really quite smooth, except on the back side where the oak tannins really take over. currants, blackberries, black plum notes, front to finish. Excellent balance. Excellent balance. This wine has great harmony. It just, and like I said, it's a baby. It really is. Tobacco notes come through on the backside, along with a little touch of blueberry, which I really like. There's a lot going on in this. This is got a ton of personality, kind of like Sybil, you know, where the psychologist had to kind of dig deep into all the personalities of Sybil. This has some stuff that will come out as this wine ages. So if you have a spare $70, not saying you do, but if you do, and you want to blow it. If you want to try a wine that will definitely age, if you have the patience to let it lay down at least 10 years, you are going to be rewarded fantastically. Just a really nice balance of fruit, tannins, and acidity. Great balance. Good job, Chris. Excellent job of making a wine to celebrate your daughters. And this certainly is a wine that I would buy and put away and enjoy 10 years from now. I would definitely not open it until it's at least laid down for 5 years after that. And this is a classic example of how good Merlot in Washington State is, just saying. And then Petit Verdot gives it that nice edge. I think that's where the blueberry's coming from. I really like it. Good job. There you go. Thanks for taking a little time out of your day. Oh, I didn't grade it. I'm going straight up. I'm going to go A+ on this one. I don't do that very often. A+ on the Figgins Figlia. I'm going there. You keep watching, and I'll keep helping you spend your wine dollars wisely.